Oh my gosh. All day long in bed. All day long in bed. Ugh. I was so stupid yesterday because instead of resting, I'll just go to the storage and I'll just pick things up and I'll hang out on the video. I always make the mistake of getting sick. No more tissues. I always make the mistake of getting sick and then not resting. Like I'll rest for one day, I'll feel a little better. I'm like, yeah, cool, I'll go run around. And then I get re-sick or worse, sick. Because I'm dumb. I've been through like 100 rolls of toilet paper. And this is like several boxes of Kleenex now. You guys want to see something gross? Ugh, look at that. That's just the last couple hours. My nose won't stop betraying me. Allie got me a card though. See? It says, I heard you're feeling crummy. Crummy, get it? And then inside, she put gluten-free above the cookie. I don't know if you can see that. Here, how about over there? See? Gluten-free. Heard you're feeling crummy. Then she brought me ice cream and Skittles, which I'm not going to have right now, but it's a nice touch. Anyway, I'm going to try to learn from my mistakes from yesterday, and I've been trying to stay in bed all day, which is really hard for me because I hate holding still. I don't care if it's in a classroom or a church or somewhere fun or a movie theater or my bed. I just hate sitting still. I like to do stuff. And also Netflix needs more documentaries. They don't have enough documentaries. So far in the last 48 hours I've read 2 books about Aboriginal Australia, a book about Tahiti, and a book about Cahokia, which is a big Native American city near St. Louis, which I actually visited last year on that big road trip. I went to Cahokia just for a couple minutes. It was one of those days where I was driving most of the day and I could never find a good video to put that footage in. I saved it somewhere. I can't find it anywhere. It blew my mind to go there, man. Can you imagine? No one teaches you about big, giant Native American cities in the United States. It is massive. They have a massive pyramid there, like the size of those huge stone pyramids in Mexico, but built by North American Native Americans up here. But they built it all with earth, with dirt, you know. It's huge, though, standing up there. Anyway, I read a book about that, and mostly I'm just laying here all day, all day. I don't want to lay here anymore. I want to go outside and play with my friends. At least I've got my blanket here. My great-grandmother made this blanket for me right before she passed away. I kept begging her. She kept making me quilts, and I kept begging her for what she called it, like a tie blanket or a pull-through blanket. There's supposed to be all these little knots in here where it's like almost like a sheet material and like a little softer sheet material, and there's a little batting in there, and it's like there was all these little knots, but they've all fallen off. And now this blanket, I've taken it on every tour. Oh wait, hold on. You can see like that little knot right there where it comes together. You see it's all falling apart on the edges right there. It's bumming me out. It's coming apart. I've taken this blanket, like I was just about to say, on every tour that I ever did with my band. I've taken it to other countries. I've taken it to all kinds of places because my grandma finally made me one of these blankets. And then right afterwards, she died. And every time I ask anybody else who makes blankets, they're like, oh, let me make you a quilt. Apparently for blanket making people, this type of blanket is so simple as to be really boring for them. So they want to do something challenging and make me a quilt. And I'm like, I just want a queen size, like gianter version of this blanket. Because Allie always tries to steal it. Anyway, it's all stained and ripped, but it's kind of like my Linus blanket, you know. Take this anywhere, you pass out. I know that sounds lame, but I don't even care. You guys have a blanket? I bet most of you have a blanket or something like that. It's funny because the reason I started taking it everywhere with me in the first place is because when I first started going on tour and I was having a hard time sleeping in strangers' houses, I read something somewhere about how traveling salesmen would take like family pictures or whatever was on their nightstand at home and take it with them while they traveled and set it up in the hotel. When they opened their eyes, they would see the same things as home, or they would take the same pillow because the familiarness would help you sleep. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I'll just take this blanket wherever I go, you know? And I swear it works. Anyway, this is kind of contraband time because I'm not supposed to be hanging out and having fun with you guys. I'm supposed to be resting, but hopefully in a couple of days I'll feel better. We'll see. We'll see. Uh-oh, Allie's back. She's gonna find out I'm filming. I'm in trouble now.
What?
I'm in trouble. I wasn't making a video. I was resting with my camera.
Okay.
I was resting with my camera.
Justin can't play right now. He needs rest.
I need rest. Rest. I need to go home and sleep well. Cameron was in Egypt's land. Let my Cameron go.